Hey everybody, it's G Bub here. How y'all doing? Well, it's still pouring down rain out here. Y'all hear it coming on down. Let's see how much of diesel. 1.308 per liter, I would imagine, right? Yep, and this is open 24 hours. Isn't this wonderful? Tell y'all what, we're about halfway to Cambridge. Let's go ahead and take a look at our map here. It is 5:19 in the evening. And we've got almost 6 hours left to go, it looks like. So let's go ahead. We're right here. And we are headed down here to Cambridge. Up. Let's clear that reset navigation because I clicked the wrong button as I was trying to move the map just then. We got anything in Cambridge. It does not look like there are any little areas of special interest, any question marks or anything down here in Cambridge. I don't see any. So I think we're all right there. Let's see, London, yeah, for instance, London down here, you can clearly see the question mark there. And Dover, you can see the question mark there. So I'm pretty sure Cambridge doesn't have any because there ain't nothing obvious there. It ought to be one of the ones right there on top. So we're about halfway down the road here, and we've explored almost 1/3 of 1% of the map, which whenever you consider just how big Europe is out there, that is a lot of map to be done. So we're going to go ahead and get started again. See if we can get on down the road without any more screw-ups, okay? Let's go ahead and crank her up. There we go. Shift it into drive. Remember, we got a email waiting on us. We've still got about, oh, good Lord, way over 2/3 of a tank gone. 2/3 of a tank left. Let's get our wipers on. Get that parking brake off. And let's head on down the road here, alrighty? Now, let's try not to run into nothing. Let's try not to get any more of those wrong way violations going on, which I still think that last one there is just utter and total BS. We should never have gotten a violation for that one. But that's okay, like I said, we'll just pretend it's a headlight violation, alrighty? There we go. Speaking of which, let's get our headlights turned back on. About to say, let's get our headaches turned back on. That too, you know. That too. Alright, doesn't look like anything's coming that way. So let's move on out here. And that's in the other lane, so we're good to go. That truck back there, he'll just have to wait on us. And let's get on down the road here. I was hoping at some point maybe this rain had let up a little bit, but it don't look like it's going to. And I got a question for y'all too. I was going to put up a video. Y'all know whenever it's coming nighttime, and like y'all see, it's starting to darken up just a little bit, but y'all know in my videos, whenever it's nighttime and all that, what I've been doing is that I've been brightening it up. You know, I've been going into post-processing, as it were, and I've been brightening up the picture. You know, basically putting in what back in Minecraft I used to call no-mo vision, you know? And I was just wondering what y'all prefer there. Let me get my head centered here again. There we go. I was wondering what y'all prefer. Do y'all prefer me to leave the picture like it is and just let y'all see what I see, you know, with the lights on? Because as y'all know, I don't see a whole heck of a lot. There ain't a whole lot of those lights light up the area right in front of my road, and that's about it. You know, it's very realistic. You don't see hardly anything of the terrain or anything like that around. But I was wanting to check, do y'all want that? Do y'all prefer that, or do y'all prefer with me going in when into editing and brighten everything up so you can at least kind of see, you know, make it look kind of like dusk and y'all can kind of see what's going on out there. Road construction going on, and big thing parked alongside us there. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Let this one get by and we'll pull on over. Would have been nice to have a little warning message there or something, people. Hope to God y'all ain't gonna give us any kind of wrong way violation or anything like that. Next thing you know, it's going to be wrong lane. Oh, well, you're in the fast lane, you know. You should have been over there. Well, what the hell do you want from me? That's all I got to say. But yeah, it's like, what would y'all prefer? Would y'all prefer me to just leave the video the way it is and have it set up that way, or would y'all prefer having it with a brightened up and all? I'll put up a video about it. I'll put up a little video showing the two and seeing which way people prefer it is, and if anyone has any preference out there, we'll see what y'all got to say about it. So we're zooming along. What's our ETA? Our ETA says we got 1 hour left to go, 47 miles. All right. Time goes by pretty quick whenever you actually get your speed up into the 40s. And here's a bus that looks like they got their brakes on, so let's try not to slam into the back of them.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
And it looks like, I like the fact it gives you both the current miles per gallon.
Go straight on.
Current miles per gallon you got there, which is a little over 4, and then gives you the cumulative for the trip, which we were averaging almost 6 there for a second. Which ain't none too shabby. We'd like it up around 7 or so, you know, that would be a lot better, but 6 ain't too bad. But what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was talking to my cousin Bubba and telling him about all this. Anything over there? I don't see anything over there, so let's go ahead and change lane. I was telling him about this all, and this last weekend I was helping my son move. And I was telling him just how much all this stuff has helped me, you know? It's like both driving all these American trucks and driving these big British trucks and hauling
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Hauling these big trailers behind me and all that. It's like
Straight on.
I was helping him move, and I was driving this big old Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, you know? It was a TRD sport model with a crew cab and a full bed. That sucker was 19 feet long, this huge old pickup truck. And I would have been scared of it. You know, I ain't never driven anything. Well, I've driven a couple of, you know, moving trucks and stuff like that, but not anything that's ever been like a, you know, a real car. Not anything that's classified as, you know, like a street vehicle type thing. And I was just whipping that puppy around like crazy. I was pulling into parking spots.
Go straight on.
Backing into garages and all that kind of stuff and having no problem with it whatsoever. And I really do think it's because I was been, you know, used to virtually driving these monsters here that caused me to just feel, you know, it's like, this ain't nothing but a thing. In fact, my wife even said, she was like that, and she, you know, she doesn't know how much time I spend driving trucks and stuff like that. We don't talk about, you know, my side job here, my side hustle.
Keep left.
And so she was talking about, she was like, good googly boogly. She was like, how did you learn how to drive how can you learn how to back up this truck and all that kind of stuff? And all I could do,
left.
All I could tell her was, you know how it is, baby. I got skills to pay the bills, you know? Whoa, let's slow this puppy down. Whoa, I did not expect that to be coming up quite so fast there. I need to start paying less attention to the road and more attention to my GPS. Isn't that a weird thing? Boy, this is a bumpy road. Which way are we going? To the right? Good grief, this is bumpy down through here. Anything coming? Don't see nothing coming, but you know, there's one thing. It's hard to tell around these. It is so hard to tell around these mirrors y'all got here. These mirrors block a whole lot of the vision that you get. But we need to move over here into the left lane. Is that right? Or is that correct? Good Lord. Whenever you talk about the whole right, left, and right and wrong and all that kind of stuff, it gets so confusing. It really does. But I see our drop-off on the map there now. So we are getting awful close to it. You know, I thought it'd take longer. But then I don't guess so. I think about it and it's like, you know, it sure did seem like it took an awful long time a while back. All right, let's see how much fast this truck here is doing. You see, that's the one thing. It says 50, but I noticed that truck in front of us is maybe doing maybe 40. So maybe that's what I need to start taking my cues from. I need to take less cues from the speed limit signs and all that kind of stuff, and start taking more of my cues from like the trucks and all around me, from the traffic and all. There's another one of them cameras. And the fact that they are only driving like 30, of course he could have been slowing down. Cambridge discovered. He could have been slowing down too, just because that camera was coming up. So where are we pulling up to now? Looks like it's gonna be straight up here on our left, maybe? And guess what that is? I'll be right back.
Take the first exit.
Let's get her centered back up here. That was just my wife trying to find her phone. I know that sounds funny, but there you go. It's like she couldn't find where her phone was, so she knew if she called me on...
Exit now.
Nope, I should have had my blinker on. She knew if she called me on her iPad that her regular cell phone would ring and she'd be able to find it. I tell you
Keep
what.
right and then turn right.
Them kids today and their technology is just incredible, isn't it?
Turn right.
All right. Well, is this where we're turning? I guess this is where we're turning. So let's let that traffic get by. And let's go on through. Looks like Cambridge is a busy little town, isn't it? This is not where, this is where we're turning? This is... Okay, hang on a second.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn
right.
I thought this is where we zoom in. Hang on just a second. Let's see here. That ain't doing it either. There we go. I have one on my keyboard, or I'm supposed to have one on my steering wheel that does that, but apparently that one ain't working at the moment. I'm gonna have to check to see where my...
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I bet there's another one of them park it right up here in the front ones, which we should be able to do. I'm still so embarrassed about last time. That was just ridiculous how hard that was. We just screwed... Uh-oh, that's a 90. Ooh, right there, huh? And we've been getting a whole bunch of 40s before now, but this one's a 90. Let's go ahead and let's give that one a try. So what are we gonna do? Right there? That shouldn't be too big of a big. Let's see here. Pull it right on up here. And we do this, and then let's whip it around to try to set this up. It's like we've said before, you know. 90% of parking is the setup. It's getting it in the right place to start with and getting that back tire in the right place so that you can just back it on up in here, you know. And this shouldn't be too big of a big. This should be about like that last one we did. And that last one we did should have been easy. It was just we were an idiot. But y'all knew that already, you know. Alright, let's pull her on up this way. Get a good angle on it here. Biggest part about this is going to be trying to do it here at nighttime, you know. Alright, tell you what we're going to do. Is I'm going to see if I pause this. Nope, see, it's still not doing right. Alrighty, I'm going to save right here. And then I'm going to go pause my head tracking, turn my head tracking off so that we'll be able to do like this with the mouse, and we ain't gonna have that thing jerking all around us, okay? I'll be right back here. Alrighty folks, it looks just like last time. It looks like that if you don't actually save and come back, it forgets that you were parking the truck. So we got to come up here and get the parking space again. Well, let's go ahead and hit this. But hey, we'll be facing in the right direction this time, and we might be able to make this even a little bit tighter there on our parking attempt. Let's see. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's get our 90, same place. Yep. All right, that'll give us a better view of it when we come around again.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
No, man. Well, that's okay. So you just didn't come across as quite as bossy and all as last time. Don't know what it is, but you just didn't seem to be quite as mean to me as you were last time. I don't know what it was. Okay, I tell you what. One thing I can say, y'all might drive on the wrong side of the road over here, and y'all got some funny looking street signs and all that kind of stuff, but I like these I like fat bottom girls, and I like flat nose trucks. I think those are two great combinations. Y'all English have got a couple of great combinations there, you know? Think y'all are on to something. Now, let's see if we can back her on up. We want to go this way. Bring her right back in over here. Let's see if we can swing her on in. There we go. Swing her on back. And you know what? Like I said, with the whole thing with that driving trucks has been helping out with my real life driving that pickup. I think driving that pickup around might have helped out with my driving trucks here, you know? Swing it on around this way. Are we going to get enough of it, or are we going to have to come back the other way? We're going to have to do a pull-up, I think. Yep. We're going to need to do one pull-up. Let's hope it's just one. Let's see. Let's put it in forward. And let's just pull it up a little bit. Straighten her out. Alright, let's see if we can pull her on back now. Right here, I think. Had my wheel turned around the wrong way already. Are we gonna get that trailer where it needs to be? Remember, we only really need to get the trailer where it needs to be. Whoa, okay. Boy. Now, let's see. Let's pull it this way. We're lucky we didn't take our nose off there. But we ain't got a nose to take off, do we? Alright, let's pull it up a little bit. And let's see if this time we can't screw it up as bad as we did that last time, you know? That last time, boy, did we mess things up. Alright, now, straight on back. Straight on back. Oh, let's pull it that way, pull it that way. Boy, I hate these blinds that back up. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. We already, while we were trying to pay attention to that other side there, we just kept right on backing, so we screwed that one up already. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna pull it on up this way so I can see where we're going here. There you go. There you go. Alright. Now, let's just follow her on back. Nice and gently. Nice and gently. Nice and gently. Let's turn it that way a little bit. Let's get it back out that way a little bit. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's turn it back around the other way. Back it up, back it up. Come back this way, come back this way. And there we go. I knew if I could just get it pulled up and be able to see out the side, I'd be okay. So you see, we're doing okay there, but we ain't been able to, we haven't been around to do any of that blindside parking yet. That's going to be the tough one. That's going to be the real tough one when we have to blindside it. Let's put the emergency brake on. Let's turn off the lights. All right, let's cut off the wipers. Let's turn off the engine. And let's get out and take a look at it. How did we do? All right, we didn't do too bad there. We did okay. Let's go ahead and lower it down and have done with it. Let's see what kind of score they give us. We got an excellent, hot diggity. And we got 3 out of 5 on the careerist. Now, the careerist is the one where you have to be on time, you have to not damage the cargo, and there's something else. And I was so worried with those crashes. You know, we got 2 crash violations, but we didn't hurt the cargo, and that's the only thing they care about. So those were okay. I'll put up any further achievements, progress we've gotten up there, and let y'all know how that went. But let's see, we went 144 miles in a little over 5 hours. 23 gallons of gasoline to do that. Oh my God, 23 gallons of gas to go 144 miles. Whoo, Nelly! We're going to have to get better at that. But we made 4,281 euros, 322 experience, and we are almost all the way through level 1 newbie. We're tracking on that level 2 there. Let's go ahead and continue. So how much money we got? We got almost 10,000 euros now. So that's getting us close to where we need to be. Let's take a look at our other email here. Who we got coming on? We saw about the brand new Volvo. We saw about needing money. Drivers with their own equipment needed. To whom it may concern. Well, we're not concerned, so we'll just go right on. What's that? Oh, I got to read anyway. Okay. We're looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks for a large number of deliveries. We offer competitive rates up to 6,000 euros for a job. If you have your own vehicle, acquire directly at our dock at Manchester. All right. So at some point, we'll have to travel on back to Manchester. So there you go. We're still working on getting that new truck. And we got 3 truck dealers we can choose from now, so that's good. Let's see where we might be going next time. So we are here. Oh, remember, it's always going to start us out in Manchester, isn't it? Because we actually down here at Cambridge. Where's Cambridge at? There we go. What kind of stuff are we going to have going out of Cambridge? We're going to have one going to France. We're going to have one going to Sheffield. One going to Grimsby. We'll probably take that one going to Sheffield. That looks like it's got the... We've been to Grimsby already. Got one going to Southampton. I think we might go back to Sheffield next time. We'll take some 18 tons of dry milk from a farm here over there to the railroad station. I think that's going to be where we're going to head. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at the world map. So if we go from Cambridge, looks like we'll be starting here in the farm. So we'll come out here and then we'll come up the road. Looks like we'll follow the same one. We'll just follow the A1. I would imagine all the way up here until we turn left. I think that's the way we go. We might turn here. Might turn here and take that and come over here on the M1. That might be an option too. That'll give us more road uncover. So that might be what we do. But the big thing is we got a place here in Sheffield. And just looking at its location, that could be a dealership. That could be, I ain't going to try and guess what they are no more, because you got all this stuff off to the side of it. It could be a dealership, and it might be just one of those internet cafe hire people places. But we'll see how it is. So that's what we'll do next time. That is definitely how we'll go next time. So there y'all go. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure, and thanks for coming with me.